Hey everyone, so right here we have a very exciting package to open. This is my package from Satchell, longtime keeper of roaches and lots of other cool inverts. And this is my package for Gyna Lurida Yellow. I've been wanting these guys for a while, and I talked about it in a few videos ago. And I am so glad to finally have them, so let's open them up. Okay, so after getting a new pair of scissors that were actually sharp, right here we have the package. So let's open it up. I'm really excited. Really quick shipping. Really recommend ordering the roaches from him. And they're right here. So right here we have the roaches in this paper. Let's see what they look like. Dirt and stuff, the poop cut out. Here they are. Yellow Lurida. And right here I can already see one of the small nymphs. Alright, let's open these up. Just so we don't have any escapees, because these guys are quite quick. I have this container right here that I'm gonna be opening them in. I ordered 12, and I believe he gave me some decently large ones. And a few small ones, it looks like. Let's see, here's one. There's a few actually. Oh, there they are. So there's a ton right here, as you can see. Tons of little nymphs running around. As you can see, as compared to the normal ones, these ones do have a tint of yellow, because these are the yellow form that I will be refining. So it looks like a few are coming to crawl out, and as long as they don't crawl out, they're good. So I'll just take a few out. And there's actually already an adult, it looks like. Here's what the adults look like. It looks like one must have matured on its way here, and these guys are really small species. So we'll set this adult right here. So there's a few out now. I'm not sure if this guy is normal Lurida that may have just came out randomly in the stock, which can happen sometimes, I believe. Make sure there's none in this. Also want to make sure none are getting out or away. That's the last thing we want here. Currently, I'm just putting any adults in this one right here. We still have one of the yellow adults right here in this old cilantro cup. So I'm putting the adults in here and then putting the rest of the nymphs in here. So I can just count them to make sure they're all alive and whatnot. So everyone, from what I can tell, these are all the nymphs that I received, and then there is 2 adults, one which is the yellow ones. And most of these are supposed to be yellow, and I think that might have just been a random normal Lurida that showed up. So here's what they will look like all as adults. After counting these guys, I counted all in total with the 2 adults. 21 in total. I might have got it wrong. It's around that number. And I only ordered 12, so thank you, Satchell, very much for the high overcount of these guys, and I'm already loving them. Oh, to make their enclosure, right here we have this enclosure with just some cocoa fiber and some side ventilation that's already set up. All we have to do is add more materials for the substrate and then add in all their hides. So while we have this sphagnum moss soaking up, we are going to add some ABG mix and some Reptibar. Now I'll also be adding a few crushed up leaves into their substrate. And I also will be adding a little bit of rotting wood for some more nutrients. I have a mango leaf here that I will be adding in. Next, we'll be adding in a little bit of water to soak in the cocoa fiber, which I will now mix around. And lastly, I'll be adding in some dampened sphagnum moss, which I will then mix into the substrate. So now everyone, we have the substrate set up here with tons of different nutrient-rich items. Now I will be adding leaf litter, cork bark, and that type of stuff that they can hide under and feel safe in. So I will now be adding more sphagnum moss to the top. Not too much, but good enough that they can hide through it and whatnot. So now that I am done with the substrate and the enclosure mainly, I'm going to be working on adding hides for them to hide in. Everyone, this is what their enclosure is looking at right now. I have a lamp over here to better show it, and I think they will really like this. It has tons of hides and a pretty deep substrate right here, as you can see, and I really think that these guys are going to enjoy it. Alright everyone, so we're now going to release all the adults and stuff in here. So let's open up the container, and here are all of the nymphs, and we're just going to carefully pour them in and see how they like their new enclosure. So it looks like they're all running around the bark, and these guys do burrow a little bit. So as you can see, one just burrowed. Put these guys in here too, if I can get this off without them running away. So here's the yellow adult right here, and the other one that doesn't have much yellow color, which I believe might come with more color later. Come on, guys. Off camera, these guys were flying around trying to escape and stuff. As you can see, one just flew right there. Go down to all the substrate, buddy. There's tons of it for you. So the other yellow's crawling in there now. A few of the nymphs are running around, rummaging, trying to crawl up the sides, which I'm not sure why, since they have all of these hides and stuff to use. Tons of different stuff. I'm not sure what all they'll use. It looks like the adult right here is inside here. So the yellow adult's right here. I'm not sure where the other adult is, and I'm not even sure if these guys are really using the hides yet. Take a little look under some of these, see if there's any. Surprisingly, these guys are kind of just roaming around right now. Looks to seem like they're just exploring around and seeing their new enclosure, see how they like it. So I did put a little bit of carrot in here for them to munch on, since it was a few days of shipping, and in case they're hungry, I just want to get them well fed right now. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you really enjoy. These guys are really cool. Now, a lot of them have already burrowed down, as you can see. A few are burrowing down, just like these ones right here. It's hard to see. Well, a few of them are crawling around, and I think they're liking their new home so far. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe if you want to see more awesome roach videos just like this. If you're new to this channel, videos are out every Friday, so I'll see you all next week. Goodbye, everyone.